Hi everyone. So this has been an idea that I've had kind of floating around my head for a while now, and I've finally kind of gotten around to doing it, and probably not the best idea to have done it today when my hair isn't looking its best, but nonetheless. So, as you will probably know by the title, this is my hair story tag, and the reason that I've chosen to do this as opposed to something else is because I get so many questions on a daily basis about my hair. It's kind of one of my most frequently asked questions, and I decided to kind of address a little bit of it. So one of the first things that I just want to kind of get out there is a lot of people said to me that your hair doesn't look as curly as it used to. And the reason for that is because I used to have quite a lot of layers put in my hair. I had kind of the shortest layers were around here. So obviously when it's curly, it goes a lot bigger, it goes a lot more defined because the curl's kind of not as long and it doesn't weigh it down as much. So I had layers at that point. I am just growing the layers out at the moment because I've had layers for a really long time, and I've just kind of gotten a bit fed up of it. I just fancied a little bit of a change. I will probably get layers again because I do believe that curly hair needs layers, but I have had them for like years and years and years, and I was just feeling like a little bit of a change, so I'm just kind of growing the layers out now, and you can probably see it a little bit better when it's straight actually. I've been sort of growing the layers out, and I've been trying to kind of not straighten it as much and just get it to be really healthy, even though it's quite healthy anyway in my hair. But yeah, that's why my curls aren't as defined. People ask me if I brushed them out, and I definitely didn't. I don't recommend brushing dry curly hair, you know that, I've said that a lot of times, but like I said, I've let my hair kind of grow a little bit. The other thing I get asked a lot is how do I grow my hair so long, and I will just show you how long it is actually. It's a good opportunity while it's straight for me to just show you. So if I just go down a little bit for you, even that's not really. That's how long my hair is. Basically, it's still got a few layers in, so kind of, you know, those layers are probably boob length, and then the other layers are past, the length of my hair is sort of past my boobs. It's down to sort of semi-waist area. So my hair is very long, but it's not like, you know, really long. It's kind of, I don't know, it's long hair, but it's in between long hair, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's the length of my hair. And I haven't got any magic tips or tricks about how to grow your hair. I've said this in a previous video, but I will link the video with kind of tips for curly hair, and also the video about how to grow your hair in the description box, so you can go and have a look at that, so I don't just repeat myself. Then another thing I get asked a lot is, what colour is your hair? My hair right now is probably as close to its natural colour as it ever has been, and people always ask me about that. And I will link a blog post which I think was called My Hair Story as well, in which I kind of discussed the colours I've had my hair. So my hair is naturally a kind of dark brown, but I dyed it blonde. I had highlights, and then I dyed it blonde, and then I dyed it blonde again for a few years, and I've got pictures of me as a blonde on my blogs, which I will link in the description box for you. So I dyed it blonde, and then I just suddenly decided to dye it black, and I dyed it black, and I had it black for a while, and it was really nice. But as soon as I started getting kind of roots showing through, my roots were too fair for the black, and it kind of made a weird colour combo, and it kind of looked like my hair was a bit ashy, and it was just not a very flattering combination. So I really didn't enjoy having my hair in that in-between stage, and I didn't want to have to keep dyeing it, and I didn't like the initial stage that your hair is when you dye it black, when it's really dark. So since then I have just let my hair kind of do its thing, and I haven't dyed it since then, and that was about 2 years ago. about 2 years ago, and then about a year ago I put some like semi-permanent, you know, one of those, the L'Oreal casting creme glosses that wash out after a month. I put a fairer blonde one on my hair, and it didn't really make much difference. But I don't know how well you can see. I am sat next to a window, so you probably can. But I have got sort of quite a few tones in my hair, in particular this area. People always ask if I've had highlights done, and I haven't. I have mentioned this in a video before, and if I move this piece of hair here, you can see how fair this kind of blonde section right here is. I'll move this out of the way, and maybe you can see. This part is a birthmark that I've had in my hair. I've always had this in my hair. I have mentioned it in a few videos, but for those of you who are new subscribers, then maybe you haven't seen those videos yet. But this is pretty much my natural hair colour now. It's kind of all the colours kind of gone. My ends are obviously a lot lighter. They're kind of like a blondie brownie colour, and the ends of my hair are obviously all the way kind of quite a lot fairer, and this blonde part here is kind of a natural highlight, and it's always been like that. I've had that as a child, and that was another reason it was difficult when I had my hair black, because that would go out and I'd look like I was going grey, and that's the kind of colour background. So yeah, it's pretty much my natural colour now. If you can see, my roots are quite dark, but my hair does lighten quite easily, and it's kind of got quite a lot of tones in it, which I do quite like. I like that kind of look. I don't like flat colour. But yeah, that's in terms of the colour of my hair. What else have we got? I think that's kind of pretty much it. That's my hair story, if you want to call it like that. Another thing that I had was, I used, when I was about, I must have been about 14, 13, I put Sun-In on my hair, and it snapped off, like literally. I'd have bits near the roots that were that long, because all that part had broken and they would just stick up, and it really, really damaged my hair. And I kind of thought that, you know, God, I'm never going to get my hair to be the same again. But I did, and my hair is super healthy at the moment, and I haven't cut it since December, around January or December time. I just had my ends cut. But I get asked a lot, how do you keep your ends looking so nice and not kind of frizzy? And I think I am quite lucky in that way, because my ends are quite healthy. Like, even when my ends are really split, they don't look like really split ends, if that makes sense. So I am quite lucky in that area. But all I can suggest is, if your ends are looking a bit worse for wear, chances are it's because they probably are, and they probably need a little bit of a snip. Nothing can repair split ends, you know. No product that claims to repair split ends really repairs split ends. It just kind of masks them, makes them look nicer, makes them look healthier, but it's not repairing them. It's not repairing the damage and making it look completely different. It's just kind of, you know, a quick fix to the problem, and they do need to be cut off. So try and remember that. I'm going to link all the things that I mentioned in this video in the description box, so you can go and have a look at them. And if there's anything else that I've kind of forgotten to mention in this, I'll pop it in the description box, so definitely be sure to go and have a look at the description box. And I will see you all soon. I hope you all have a great day. I hope the weather's a little bit nicer where you are. It's so windy. I feel like, you know, if I go outside, I'm just going to fly away. And due to the fact that I'm not overly skinny, that would be quite difficult, but it's that windy. So, yeah, I hope you'll have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.